welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am Miya Jha and I'm an intuitive reader here on YouTube. Um, yeah, so what I really want to come in and say today we're going to do a reading on the naked truth. For some reason, it's been some months now and I have like another video on my channel. And around the time when I first posted it, it's like the video went I got more views than usual. And it was one of those times where I saw a spike in my increase. And I remember one of the commenters saying, instead of worrying about the content of the video itself and the realness of the video, um, the person said they decided to comment and say you look like from the thumbnail, I guess you look naked in this video. And after pondering with it for a little bit, I remember it coming to me like, well, that's the naked truth, Maybe I do look naked, but in truth, I wasn't. And so today, as I was about to get on and do this reading for you all, I was like, Divine, what should I go and talk to the Divine Feminine about at this time? And then what came up was me remembering that. And so today's title is The Naked Truth. So Divine Feminine, we are going to get the naked truth. Today in this reading for the Divine Feminine at this time, I'm going to start off using I think it's called the Psychics Tarot or something like that. I don't remember, but it's more like an oracle deck, but tarot. But yeah, what's the naked truth for Divine Feminine at this time? We're just going to, pull some cards from here, and then I plan on doing regular tarot, but we'll see where we go from here. We'll just start with this deck and see what's the truth. What's the naked truth for Divine Feminine at this time? So, Spirit, what is the naked truth for Divine Feminine at this time? All right, so first we have, it's trying to flip all over the place. First we have triumphant success. So Divine Feminine, with that card coming out, I feel like success is inevitable for you at this time. I don't know whatever it is that you're going through, but it's like it's giving me like an energy of like just finally overcoming something. So maybe you've been dealing with something for a long time, or something that just seems really difficult or almost impossible. There's going to be triumphant success. What's the naked truth here for Divine Feminine? Yes, the next card we have is fulfillment of wishes. So, Divine Feminine, this is something that maybe you could feel like, you're never going to overcome this, or this situation is never going to get better, or whatever the case is. But we have fulfillment of wishes coming out. So, not only is it inevitable that you're going to overcome this, but there's going to be a sense of overflow and abundance and even reward. I feel that, comes from wherever this is. So Divine Feminine, definitely here, whatever it is that you have going on, or, that you could be struggling with, know that, you're going to overcome this and to keep going. Divine Feminine, you are much stronger than you think you are. You are much stronger than you feel. What else does Divine Feminine need to know about the naked truth? What's the naked truth here for the Divine Feminine? I hope everybody is doing well and okay, and all the good things. I'm wishing you so many good things to come towards you in your life at this time, Divine Feminine. So we have two more cards here. I think I want to try to jump into tarot, but right on the bottom of the deck we have prosperity begins. So it's like coming to you. It's happening. The change is coming, Divine Feminine. I don't always even look at the bottom of the deck, but I feel inclined to right now. So for the naked truth here for you, Divine Feminine, we have the solar plexus chakra. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I can't really remember everything about the solar plexus chakra. But this is about getting something into balance. So if you want to look into that, maybe something in your solar plexus chakra is causing some kind of imbalance within you. Or Okay, we also, before I even say that, we also have the wisdom card here. So this could be something that you already know about or something that you're aware of. There's some kind of imbalance in your solar plexus chakra um, thing. Let me actually, I'm gonna see if I can get the book out and see if I can just read to you guys about the solar plexus chakra. And I'm also wanting to tell y'all, like, today I decided to do something a little different. I put blue eyeshadow on. I haven't done that since like high school, but it was like my go-to thing. But I just felt inclined to do that today, and I'm actually enjoying it a whole lot, just playing around with a little bit of color. For a long time, like lately, especially since I've been an adult, and whenever I do my makeup, I want to do more natural like colors or whatever the case. But now I'm wanting to explore more with like color and just, have a little fun and, you know, just incorporate more fun and enjoy into my life. So divine feminine, that could be something that you're doing right now or something that you're being called to do, just to you not take everything so seriously and have a little fun, give yourself a little playtime even in your day-to-day. Let's see, that's the solar plexus chakra. I'm gonna go ahead and read it because somebody want to hear it. Okay. So solar plexus chakra, the it's associated with the color yellow. The sound is ram, ram, or ram. It's an element of fire, so this could be for fire signs here if that resonates as well. But that doesn't have to be the case. Um, it's associated with your pancreas and your adrenal glands. And keywords are I can. Wow. So even with that coming out, y'all, before I even really read the rest of that, the fact that it came out with this triumphant success and fulfillment of wishes, and this being the solar plexus chakra being associated with I can and not setting limits and boundaries to yourself despite whatever it is that you're going through or whatever hard times you are coming. It's like there's something about you having this inner knowing. You have the wisdom within you to know that yes, you can make it through it, even though some days it may not feel like it, or moment to moment, but know that you can overcome whatever this is. And like I said, you're much stronger than you think you are. So, but it says the solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. Yes. The energy center where the emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, that inner feeling. Like I said, divine feminine, you know this. That inner feeling, let me see, where am I? Yeah, which is a major psychic reception area. So trusting your feelings, trusting your gut, trusting your inner knowing at this time, divine feminine, is so important. Despite how things look on the outside, keep going, okay? To balance this chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with color. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Y'all, this has been coming out in a lot of readings. Be aware of people that drain your energy. These incubus, succubus energies, y'all. And it says workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. So that might be something that you want to do, or divine feminine, maybe you want to check into more of these activities. But even more so, it's about you having that awareness here of whatever could be throwing your chakra, your solar plexus chakra out of balance. Like even, you could have a hard time having confidence at this time and overcoming whatever this thing is, but know that your blessings, your abundance is on the other side of whatever this triumphant success is, and it's like it's bound to happen. So, y'all, and like I said, flipped over on the bottom of the deck, we have prosperity begins. So the prosperity, the blessings, just all the things are coming towards you right now. It may not feel like it and it may not look like it, but it is divine feminine, and that is the naked truth, okay? So Let's jump into tarot. I kind of want to see, what's the energy of what's going on here, divine feminine, just to, maybe it will resonate further with somebody here in this reading. We'll see whatever comes out. I don't know. I never know what's coming out in these readings, but, we're just going to get right to it. All right. What is the naked truth here for divine feminine? What's the overall message here? What is this energy, talking about? All right, I'm going to go ahead and take it. We have, y'all, if that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. It says everything is fine. So, yes, divine feminine. It's like you could literally, like, you see all these swords in this, like, just sticking out of this person. Like, literally, you could just feel so beat down by life in general, or just like whatever situations that are, that you've been going through, or just even like betrayal from others, whatever the case may be, and you might just feel like it's the end of the world. But it's like, despite all that, the naked truth here, divine feminine, is everything is fine. Like, this is not going to take you out. This is not going to be the end all be all. You're gonna come out much stronger than you think you are. Like, you could feel like just so weak, or whatever the case is right now. Just know, you can even feel alone, many of you, because this person is like on their phone, so you could be like searching, searching for a remedy, searching for help, searching for, understanding even over your situation. But know that it is coming to an end, divine feminine. You're gonna grow so much stronger from this. And, like I said, I know it don't feel like it right now, whatever it is you're going through, or whatever battles that you're facing at this time, but you will overcome this, and the divine is giving you confirmation of it right now, okay? We have the Ace of Wands coming out, so that is giving me like the energy of like change, but like major change. And it's even coming out under the fulfillment of wishes card. So the divine is going to grant you some kind of, this is going to be like a divine blessing that comes from this fulfillment of wishes that you're going to, experience, once you rise up again from whatever this situation is. Like, know that it won't keep you down for long either, divine feminine. The next card we have is strength. Wow. So you are much, like I said, you're so much stronger than you think you are. You're much stronger than you may know. And you have like this inner strength inside of you that you might not even be aware of, is also what I'm saying here. But with this coming out under the solar plexus chakra, this is about you even strengthening your ability of, that I can do this. I can, come out of this. I can rise up again. I can come back stronger. I can, do whatever it is. I can overcome this. I can make it through this. All the things. Finding that inner strength, and then even just building your confidence in, how you're going to show up and, show out to get through whatever this is. And you don't have to do it alone, divine feminine. Rely on the divine as well. There are some things that are just out of your control, but what you can control is how you move forward. And the divine is going to bless you for being obedient to whatever that is. We have the King of Pentacles. So it's like the King of Pentacles talks about like focus on business or whatever, but I feel like with this coming out under the Wisdom card, it's like I'm getting like even minding the business that pays you, whatever that is. But also, not just, this doesn't have to be just in finances and like work and career. This is about paying attention to the things that do bring you, positive energy, positive vibes, positive just light. So if some of you, I'm getting like even some of you, this could be like in your relationships, like maybe, you it's about you like paying attention to your investment in a way that, are you really getting something out of this, in a way that are you really growing from this. So paying attention to the things that nurture you, the things that are fostering your growth. So this can be in your relationships, this can be in work, this can be in whatever your situation is. But regardless of the fact, it's like you have the wisdom here. The wisdom is in front of you. Um, Not just in front of you, but it could be just within you, divine feminine. But you have to trust your inner knowing, and even with this coming out after the solar plexus chakra, this is about trusting, your gut feeling. Even like deep down, whatever this is. Um, and know that you're going to overcome it. And maybe, some things are not for you, or some people are not for you, or, certain situations, or whatever the case. So it's about you, knowing what to invest in, what's worth investing in, and if it's bringing back some kind of return, if that makes any sense. So next we have the Five of Swords. So this is about walking away from, literally like walking away from a situation, knowing, what's worth fighting for, especially if something has put you in this position where it has really brought you down. You could just be, it's like you're losing everything but not gaining anything from some kind of situation. It's about knowing which battles are worth fighting, here, divine feminine, for you to overcome whatever this triumphant success here is. So this is even an energy of knowing when to walk away, and like I said, what is worth fighting for, here. But we have the Chariot coming out under the Ace of Wands. So in order for you to get closer to your fulfillment of wishes and what you do desire and what you do want, it's going to require you, to make these moves, to move away from, what is keeping you from experiencing whatever that is, or, that could be really holding you back and stunting your growth and hurting you and just putting you in a place of, I'm definitely getting like you're not doing much living, if that makes sense. Because it's one thing to like be alive and you have a heartbeat and whatnot, but there's another thing to be actually living. Divine feminine, are you living right now, or are you just surviving? Are you just alive? So that's a question for somebody here, just for introspection. Take it as it resonates, divine feminine. But this is about you, moving forward. So sometimes that means having to leave, certain people, certain situations behind in order for you to, move forward and make space for what is meant for you. Because divine feminine, sometimes it's like even using that inner knowing that, whatever this situation is or whatever the case, oh, excuse me, knowing if this is really something that the divine is supporting, or is it something that you're staying in at your own will, as far as like, how to explain this, because I don't want that to be offensive to anybody, because I can see how it could sound that way, but I hope you're able to take this exactly as it's given through love and light, okay, divine feminine. But it's kind of like, really, literally knowing when to walk away, divine feminine, and knowing when, what battles to pick, and, how much longer can you stand to, deal with something, So I don't know who that is for, because that was coming through even like a little more, I feel like a sense of fear here. So somebody might have a sense of fear of walking away from something or somebody, whatever the reason is. But divine feminine, it's also important for you to rely on, not rely, just totally rely on, but it's also okay for you to ask for help or to just receive help, in whatever form that comes in, for whoever that part was for. I know that part didn't resonate with everybody, but that energy came through so strong. I feel somebody's like a sense of fear, or some people here could even have this feeling of like just struggling to believe that things could be better, that you could have better, that you deserve better. Know that you are. Like, if you're not getting, what you want out of something, if you don't feel like this sense of fulfillment in divine feminine, there could be a clear sign there for you, letting you know that, something or somebody is not for you, and it's time to, make them move and move toward what is more for you. And while that thing may not present itself like right away, you have to get yourself in position to receive that. And like I said, sometimes that means just taking that first step, taking that action of moving forward. And this is like a balance moving forward. It's like balancing what you like, even what you know and what you don't know, but also like the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything, and bringing that into just balance. Getting into alignment, even divine feminine. So that's the naked truth here for y'all. Let me pull a few more cards. We're going to try not to make this too long, but I hope this video is helping, whoever needs it at this time, whatever your situation. Ooh, and we got two exact cards. Wow, the first one is this. I like to keep this in my deck because it's always a reminder for you, divine feminine, and I feel like it comes out right on time, and right now is right on time. But it says, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find your best self. So yes, divine feminine, there's confirmation for somebody here for what I was just saying. Like, oh, and then my candle was just flickering it like really hard. But it's like you are not only gonna overcome this and get through this, but you're gonna move toward, your blessings, your destiny, all that you're truly meant for and truly meant to, experience and deserve. Like, you're moving toward those things by moving away from those things that are not, in alignment with your best highest self. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups that came out here. So this is about taking time to celebrate as well, like divine feminine. You having to gaining this kind of balance in your confidence and your self-esteem is going to require some strength. But with this Three of Cups coming out, this is a reminder to let you know that it's just going to be so much more rewarding, especially much more than what you're experiencing right now. Like, even like I'm even getting like a new sense of peace in your life that you're not experiencing now. You're going to get that from this, and that's going to be one of those even just hidden blessings that you get out of this. I don't want to say quite hidden now because I'm telling you it's not, but that might be something that it doesn't seem like at the moment because you're going through what you're going through. But this is just to let you know that, a sense of peace is coming to you. But even a time of celebration, like I said, you might not be experiencing much of life right now. You could be, living in chaos. It could be feeling like you're just doing a whole lot of fighting all the time that doesn't get resolved, and you're the one always being left hurt and in pain and just all those things. I'm definitely getting like a relationship coming through now at this time, divine feminine, but it's like moving on from this situation is going to put you in the right position. There's going to be a time of celebration. So even one day you're going to look back and be able to laugh at all this, or you're going to be able to look back and, just feel like this sense of wisdom of all the lessons that you've learned, and gaining this kind of peace, and even being proud of yourself for, making that change that you needed. So that's something that's definitely ahead for you, divine feminine. All right, this card is the one that flipped over. I think that's the last one. So we have lastly the 10 of Pentacles here, divine feminine. So even learning to follow your intuition and learning to trust in your own inner guidance, and then, like I said, minding the business that pays you. For some of you, you're gonna see increase even in your finances. But not just that, I feel like, you're gaining so much wisdom, based on the situation that you're in now, but also what is next to come, by you moving ahead and moving away from, whatever it is that's holding you back. It's like you might think you got something going on now, but just imagine, the abundance that you'll receive from, moving away from this. So it's like, this is a small investment to, in comparison to what the investment you're putting in yourself, by making this move, by making this, taking this chance on yourself, by believing in yourself, and, also, knowing your worth, knowing that you are more worthy than you might think you are right now. And sometimes it, like, even saying it like that could be easier, you know. It's easy to say, well, I don't feel this way about myself or whatever the case, but sometimes divine feminine, it's not something that consciously comes to your mind. This could be something that you think, so deeply, that's keeping you trapped in a situation that you don't deserve, when you know you deserve more, you deserve better. But I feel like, there's so much reward here for you just by making this change, making this, taking this chance on yourself. And you're going to see yourself in ways you haven't, you haven't seen yourself before or in a long time. And it's going to be in the most beautiful, fulfilling way, divine feminine. And there's no more, there's nothing else but grows from there. So it just, I feel like doing this, things just get better. Okay. And not only, there will be some things that will be, automatic, like right away, and then there's just some things that get better with time. So there's something I also have to remind you all of as well. But Divine Feminine, this was your Naked Truth reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it helps whoever it needed to help at this time. And until next time, my beautiful Divine Feminines. Bye.